Greetings. This is August 7th at 7:30 a.m. I'm just looking at a brief shot of the chasm from about a week ago. You can see a bit of smoke in there, and we'll come back and look at a webcam and see what it looks like close by today. This is from a second satellite infrared source. This is the Canadian Wildland Fire Information System. And what I'm seeing is confirmation of the data that we saw on the beta system of the NRC. And that's what I like to do, is get multiple sources and verify what I'm looking at. So this is the area around Clinton, and it looks a little bit different. It looks more sporadic, random, pockets that have about 500 meters distance from each other. So it's not as organized as the earlier satellite that we were looking at. And now we're down at Highway 99, Highway 97, Robertson Creek, Maiden Creek area. This is where a lot of activity is going on. And again, you can see these strategic stripes of infrared and patterning over top of volatile areas, and jumping over to the southeast, north of Highway 1, Thompson River. Same idea. They're cutting it off on all flanks. Pockets of intensity are reducing in size. I'm going to make an assumption and say there's a lot of smoke in the area, and that may be giving them a bit of limited visibility. Moving up the eastern flank, that's this area around Arrowstone Hills, Deadman River, and same program going on, patterning over top of random heat sources of intensity. Now, this is the Canadian Wildland Fire Information System. It's very data rich. Each one of those icons can be clicked on, and you can get an array of information, temperature, fuel type. So when the screen is uploading, it's uploading a string of data for each one of those dots. And the system gets bogged down. This services across Canada. It's open to the public. There's a link below. However, there's a lot of people using it, and there's a lot of information. So I try to get whatever screenshots I can get for you, for the people that can't access the system, before it lags. And as you can see in the top left-hand corner, that's as far as the refresh went, and I had to bail. I don't want to put any additional stress on the system. I highly recommend the Fire Map Plus link below. Check it out. It's got a lot more data, much more relevant to the TNRD and the evacuation scenario that's going on right now. The only problem I have is the dots are so small that I can't display them for this purpose. You would be wondering what I was talking about. So I highly recommend you go check it out, and you will have access to the data. This is a shot from Drive BC, another great system out there. Drive BC is wonderful. That's Big Bar. And you can see the weather pattern. It's not moving. It's almost like smog. And here's why. We have 2 kilometers an hour, primarily from the northwest. It's meandering. It's settling into the valleys. It's creating a blanket of smoke. So we're looking at a potential for a change nearing Friday, where the wind may shift and come from the south and perhaps bring in some fresh air. I've heard chatter about the smoke is actually suppressing the fire right now. I don't know if that's helping or hindering the firefighters. They may want it to burn a little quicker in the areas where they're containing it. However, it may be choking oxygen from the fire. Could that leave a potential for flare-ups in the future? I believe so, but that's the current weather situation. So here's a shot of the cam up at Begbie. Begbie's a little higher altitude, but you can see on the right of your screen the smoke settling down into the 100 Mile House area. So it confirms the data and the suspicions I have. It's a muggy day. I wish it was sunny and we were all at the beach. However, this is where we're at, and the task we have is ahead of us. Be safe, everyone.